Hi, active volcanoes. Time for yoga. I'm coming at you today from my living room because it is a little bit chilly in San Diego this morning. Not too chilly, it's 60 degrees, but chilly enough that the inside of our house is a little cold. So I have to sit in front of, we only have one heater in our house, and that's in our living room. That's just how San Diego is. So I'm sitting in front of our one heater for yoga today. And as you can see, I'm wearing this glorious tiara, and I've got really sparkly eyes. And, today is, the theme of today's class, the intent of today's class is to get out of your lobster shell. And for those of you who, I've got the dogs here with me. For those of you who don't know what that means, there's an analogy that I really love about the lobster. And when the lobster is growing, it has to, at some point, over and over again, the lobster will get too big for its shell. And it will have to cast off its old shell to grow a new one. And I love to use this analogy in coaching because the way the lobster knows it's time to grow a new shell is that it gets very uncomfortable, right? And if any of you have ever made a big change in your life, you know that the process of making that change can be very uncomfortable. It can be painful even. It can make you feel like hiding under a rock. It can make you feel like running back to whatever feels safe and doing whatever it is that makes you feel safe instead. Because the thought of diving into this new life, of doing these new things is just way too intense. And so I know that a lot of you in this group are in the process of changing your lives. You're in the process of evolving yourselves, your habits, your brains. And I know that many of you are going through periods of pain and discomfort right now. Hey, Audrey. That's you right now? Yeah, that's me too. And I am actually, oh good, I'm glad you're feeling this. I'm actually going through something similar myself right now. I've been trying, this is funny because it's not really an internal thing, it's an external thing, but I've been trying to grow my hair out for a long time now. The problem is, as it grows out, I want to change the color of it, I keep bleaching it, I keep damaging it, and then we have to keep cutting it again. And I feel bad for Kit having to cut my hair, dye my hair, because we're so busy lately, and we really don't have time to do that for each other. And so I tried to do it myself last night, which is why I have this filter on today. I accidentally dyed my hair a really horrible kind of bluish, grayish, yellow color. And I damaged it so badly that Kit had to cut it off this morning. And let me tell you, the process of growing this hair out, the process of trying to look different is so uncomfortable for me. It makes me feel so self-conscious. It's a perfect external representation of what it's like to change on the inside as well. It makes me feel so uncomfortable that I just want to go out and buy a couple hats or wear wigs until this can look normal again. So anyway, I will take the crown off now and just continue with yoga class, because the reason why is because I love all you guys and I know you love me too, and it doesn't really matter what my hair looks like. I feel safe and comfortable around all of you. So without further ado, let's do some yoga. So sit comfortably. Bring your hands on your low belly, your sacral chakra. The source of your creativity, the source of your sexuality. It's also the place where your sense of control over things resides. Inhale for as long as you can. At the top of your inhale, hold your breath for as long as it's comfortable. And then exhale until you're completely empty. And when you're completely empty, hold yourself empty for as long as it's comfortable. Feeling into this area in your body, this area in your spirit. How stable does this area feel with you right now? How empowered are you creatively, sexually? And what areas of your life feel like they're in control? What areas of your life feel like they're out of control? And can you breathe in a way and move in a way today that allows you to accept yourself wherever you're at right now in your life? Wherever your body is at, whatever your hair looks like, wherever your current business is at, whatever's going on right now. Wherever you want to be, wherever you should be, wherever you shouldn't be, let all of that go right now. Take a deep breath in. Exhale everything out through your mouth. And now take a deep breath in and just fully accept everything that you are exactly as you are right in this moment. And know that whatever that looks like is okay. Come into Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together and flex through your toes. Lauren, what do you say? Oh yeah, I can't wait to do this later. Awesome. Baddha Konasana. Activate your feet. We're going to be doing Uddiyana in forward fold. If you're not familiar with Uddiyana, it's a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you pull the belly back toward the spine. Looks like this. Watch my belly. When you need to inhale, you relax the belly first and then inhale. It's very important that you do it in that order. So we're going to be doing this together in a forward fold. And the purpose of doing Uddiyana in context of this class is to gain more awareness over your core, over your gut, your intuition, and over that whole sacral chakra area, your reproductive organs, your sense of creativity and sexuality and all of that stuff. A lot of times we tend to check out with this area, especially the week after Thanksgiving. If any of us have been struggling with food that's been going around lately, it's easy to just cut off your awareness around your belly. And so I want to do 3 Uddiyanas in a row in order to start to stimulate this area and bring our attention, our awareness back into it. So inhale with your hands behind your hips. Exhale everything out through your mouth. Pull the belly back in Uddiyana. When you need to inhale, relax the belly. Inhale, come back up. Let's do another round. Deep breath in. Exhale everything out through the mouth. When you need to inhale, relax the belly. Inhale, come back up. One last round. And let's make this round with a lion's breath, with a nice big loud breath. Deep breath in. And relax the belly. Inhale, come back up. Setting up for a seated spinal twist. Bring your left heel by your butt. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Alternatively, you can have your bottom leg straight, left leg straight. Otherwise, left heel is by the butt, right ankle is over left knee. Inhale, lift the left arm up, turn to the right. Exhale, bring your left arm down in front of the left knee, right knee. Or just hug your right knee to your chest like so, twisting open. Inhale and bring your right hand behind your sacrum. Right arm has a little tiny bend in the elbow, sliding the shoulder blade away from the ear. At the end of your exhale, pull the belly back toward the spine, creating more space, twisting yourself open. It's almost like doing a little mini Uddiyana at the end of your exhale in a spinal twist. And in a way, this helps me feel like, it's an interesting feeling, but I almost feel as though I'm pulling away from my own shell, kind of separating myself from it and just moving my body in a way that feels more fluid, more awake, and less like I'm contained in a shell. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but it makes sense to me right now. Hi, Sarah. Inhale, lift up through the crown of your head. Feel your internal skeleton expanding with your breath. As you exhale, slowly unwind. Switch the cross of your legs. Right heel is by the butt, left ankle is crossed over right knee. Inhale, lift the right arm up, turn to the left. Exhale, bring the right arm down and hug the left knee into your chest. Or bring the right elbow in front of the left knee and use your right elbow to help yourself twist open. And we've got a little friend. And as you inhale, root down through both of your sit bones into the earth beneath you. Feel yourself growing roots down into the ground. Exhale, pull belly back toward the spine. Start to deepen your breath, turning on Ujjayi breath if you're not there already, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Keep your jaw soft the whole time and bring a sense of warmth, a sense of tingling awareness into your entire belly, from the bottom of your rib cage to the bottom of your pelvic floor. Somebody really wants some cuddles today. I don't know if it's me or Lamb Chop. Maybe it's both. But I'm okay with it either way. And exhale, unwind. Come back to center. And let's do some abs. Let's do a little elbow to knee, shall we? Just a little classic elbow to knee. Maybe with a little bit of thigh traction. That's my harpsichord behind me, in case you guys haven't seen that yet. Lay down on your back. Bring your legs up into the air. Interlace the fingers, bring them behind your head, and wrap your elbows up toward the sky. So make sure your knees are directly above your hips. Bring your feet a little bit lower than your knees. Everything is hip width apart. Inhale and press low back into mat. Lift head and shoulders up. Hold the breath. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, elbows toward left leg, straighten right leg straight up. We're going to do thigh traction. Inhale, right hand comes to the top of the right thigh. Exhale, use the right hand to help traction the right thigh bone up. Lift left elbow up a little bit higher. Pull low belly down. Inhale, come back to center. Keep head and shoulders up. Hold the breath. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, elbows toward right leg, straighten left leg straight up. Pull low belly down. Inhale, left hand comes to the top of the left thigh. Exhale, traction left thigh bone up. Send right elbow a little higher. Pull low belly down again. Inhale, come back to center. Head and shoulders stay up. Hold the breath. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, elbows toward left leg, straighten right leg. Pull low belly down. Inhale, right hand to the top of right thigh. Exhale, traction right thigh bone up. Pull low belly down again. Inhale, come back to center. Bend both knees. Hold the breath. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, elbows toward right leg, straighten left leg straight up. Pull low belly down. Inhale, left hand to the top of left thigh. Exhale, traction left thigh bone up. Pull low belly down. Inhale, come back to center. Bend both knees. Hold the breath. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, elbows toward left leg, straighten right leg straight up. Pull low belly down. Inhale, right hand comes to the top of the right thigh. Exhale, traction right thigh bone up, send left elbow a little higher, pull low belly down again. Inhale, come back to center, bend both knees, head and shoulders stay up, hold the breath. Curl tailbone up, exhale, elbows toward right leg straight and left leg straight up, pull low belly down. Inhale, left hand to the top of left thigh. Exhale, traction left thigh bone up, pull low belly down again. Inhale, come back to center, bring the feet down, lay head and shoulders down, and take a deep breath right into your belly. Now lift up your shirt and pull down your pants a little bit and bring your hands to your low belly. And really let yourself feel skin to skin contact on your belly. Your legs can come into Baddha Konasana, let the knees fall open. Now I want you to imagine, or think of rather, just become aware of, what is your habitual story that you tell yourself that is keeping you in your old lobster shell, even though it's uncomfortable? As we say in our coaching, what are you pretending not to know? Maybe it's a habit that you're having a hard time breaking, but you know it's not serving you. For instance, eating ice cream every night before you go to bed, even though you know you're allergic to dairy and you're trying to lose 5 pounds. But eating the ice cream fills your need for comfort. Eating the ice cream gives you that rush of endorphins and oxytocin and whatever else it gives you, that rush of good feelings that you crave at night because you're actually lonely, or you're actually in need of a cuddle or a puppy dog. What habit are you working with right now in your life? It doesn't have to be an eating habit, it could be a habitual thought pattern. What repeating pattern is going on with you that is keeping you small, that is keeping you from expanding into your new shell? And just be aware of that. Inhale, bring your hands to the outsides of your legs. Use your hands to help your legs back together and set up for bridge. Slide your heels back towards your butt. Slide your shoulders away from your ears. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, press through active feet and bring the hips up. Come into bridge. Keep your upper back and your neck relaxed. Inhale and feel your rib cage flaring open. Chest bones, collarbones reaching up towards your face. Exhale, soften the area between your shoulder blades. Inhale, and as you expand, start to feel, what are you pressing up against? What is it? What is your shell? What is your small shell right now that you're pressing up against, that you are ready to break through? Even if it feels uncomfortable to think about doing that. Are you ready to step up and be a leader, start your own business? Are you ready to make more money? Are you ready to stand up to somebody who's been bullying you? Are you ready to get healthier and more in integrity with your own health? Now, right now, I want you to visualize and let yourself feel what your new shell feels like. That new, big, spacious, colorful, vibrant, brilliant shell. What is it going to look like when you are able to step out of this small shell, crack it off, and create a new, better shell for yourself? Inhale, lengthen through your sit bones, get the spine nice and long. As you exhale, slowly roll the spine back down to the floor. Roll over onto one side. It's really nice if you have a dog cushion here. Press yourself up to seated. Use your hand to help your head back to center. Next pose is dolphin. Sitting up for dolphin, come to your elbows and your knees. Okay, we're going to do a lamb chop dolphin. There we go, Lammy. Yep, that's better. That's so much better. Yes, I love you. From the elbows and knees, wrap your hands around your upper arms. Make sure your elbows are shoulder distance apart. And press down to your fingertips and your palms. Relax your neck down. Take a deep breath in, spread the shoulder blades wide. Exhale, wrap the shoulders, tuck the toes under, and straighten the legs. Press back into dolphin. This is the best dolphin ever. Lamb chop. Yep. Stay in dolphin for as long as you need to feel for that edge. As long as you can keep your shoulders wrapped in this pose, that's what's important. Inhale, lengthen back through your sit bones. Exhale, reach your heels toward the floor one by one. And slowly set your knees down. And come up to standing. Oh, it's a great yoga class today so far. Setting up for sun salutations. All right, guys, so if you have music that you want to put on for suns, I would highly recommend that. I cannot play music today or any day because Facebook Live will cut you off if you play any music that is not yours or is copyrighted. So if you have music, get that ready. I'm going to go grab a knee pad for myself. I'll be right back. If you want to get started with suns, go ahead and get started. Be my guest. And I will be right back, and then I'll be doing some suns with you. Okay? Uno momento. Okay, guys, time for some suns. Let's see. Actually, I think this might be a better place. Here we go. Yeah. Come up to the top of your mat. We're going to be focusing a lot on little mini back bends in suns today. Stand with your feet hip width apart. Bring your hands to your heart. Reconnect to Ujjayi breathing. And you can't see my head, of course. Okay. Hopefully you'll be able to see it now. Sorry, guys. Nope. Oh well. You won't be able to see my head. What are you going to do? All right. Inhale, lift your arms up. Reach down to the floor with your sit bones and activate your feet. As your sit bones reach down, feel your rib cage telescoping up. Keep the belly pulled in. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lunge, left foot back, set the knee down, and bring the hand, the left middle fingers to the left sit bones. Squeeze the sit bone in toward the tailbone and wrap the right shoulder. Start to sink into your lunge. Only come as far into your lunge as you can go while still keeping the sit bone muscles contracted toward the tailbone. Keep the belly pulled in. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back to plank. Set your knees down. Inhale, lengthen rib cage forward. Exhale, slowly lower down, sliding shoulder blades away from the ears the whole way down. Inhale, lift up the left leg, roll it in, set it back down. Lift up the right leg, roll it in, reach out long, set it down. Now squeeze the fronts of your thighs together and then tuck the tailbone down. Inhale, come into low cobra. Gliding your rib cage forward towards your fingertips. Exhale, slowly lower down. Press back into down dog. Inhale, lunge, left foot forward, right knee down. Right middle finger to the right sit bones. Left arm comes up. Keep squeezing right sit bone in toward the tailbone. Press down through the right foot. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step forward, forward fold. Neck relaxed. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Keep the belly pulled in. Reach down through the sit bones. Reach up through the tips of the fingers. Lean back a little bit more. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Neck relaxed. Inhale, right foot back. Set the knee down. Squeeze the sit bones in. You can keep your middle finger on that sit bone if you need to. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to plank. Set knees down. Slowly lower down. Keeping the belly pulled in the whole way down. Inhale, low cobra. Squeeze the fronts of the thighs together. Contract the sit bone muscles. Exhale, glide rib cage forward. Down dog. Inhale, right foot forward, left knee down. Lunge. Squeezing the left sit bone muscles in toward the tailbone. Wrap both shoulders as you come up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step forward, forward fold. Inhale, roll the spine up. Belly stays pulled in. Contract the sit bones down. Lean back, little mini back bend. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left foot back, lunge. Left sit bone contracted, shoulders wrapped. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back to plank, set knees down, lower down. Inhale, glide the rib cage forward, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lunge, left foot forward, right knee down, arms come up. Exhale, hands to the mat, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, arms above the head. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, let's go right into like a little mini standing pose series. It's gonna be kind of like 3 pose vignettes, you guys, except without the vignettes. It's because it's an hour class. I wanna be able to do a lot today. Okay, so step the right foot back, come right into warrior 2. Left foot forward, right foot back, so left knee is bent. Warrior 2 with half bird wing. Inhale and hold up your right arm. Cross your left hand over your right forearm. Take a deep breath in, broaden through the collarbones. As you exhale, press right forearm into the left hand, and at the same time, pull through the left hand as though you're trying to bring the right hand back to center. Feel your upper arm really glued to your rib cage here, sliding shoulder blade down the back. Exhale, release. Keep your hands where they are, just release the press. Take a deep breath in and press through your right forearm, pull through your left hand. Keep both shoulder blades sliding down the back. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach out through the right forearm, pull with the left hand. Shoulder blades sliding down the back. Exhale, release. I love half bird wing. This is a great pose. Let's do one more. Inhale, reach through the right forearm, pull through the left hand. Right upper arm is glued to the right rib cage. Exhale, release. Relax your arms down. Shoulder shrugs. Inhale, slide shoulders up to the ears. Squeeze shoulder blades straight back. Exhale, slide shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, spread middle edges of the shoulder blades wide, squeeze shoulder blades straight back. Exhale, slide shoulder blades down. Inhale, bend both elbows, spread low tips of shoulder blades with your breath. Use the elbows to help squeeze low tips of shoulder blades together behind the back. Exhale, slide shoulder blades down the back. Another round. Inhale, shoulders come up to the ears. Squeeze shoulder blades back. Exhale, slide shoulder blades down. Inhale, spread middle edges of the shoulder blades wide. Squeeze them straight back. Exhale, slide shoulder blades down the back. Now inhale, bend the elbows. Use the elbows to squeeze low tips of shoulder blades together. Exhale, slide shoulder blades down. Good. All right, extended warrior variation with chest opener. Inhale, bring the left elbow to the left thigh. Exhale, reach right arm up and slowly start to bring the right arm back behind you until you feel a really nice opening across the chest. Now, if wrapping the arm around the low back and grabbing a hold of the thigh actually helps you get more opening in your chest, then do the traditional extended warrior variation. Otherwise, play with the position of the arm. Use your breath to do so. And as you do this, reach through the fingertips and start to feel yourself expanding beyond your shell. Exhale, bring both hands down to the mat. Step back to down dog and just walk your heels out. Maybe stepping the right foot forward into warrior two, but I want to be facing you guys, so I'm just going to go ahead and turn around and do it this way. Half bird wing other side. So right foot is forward now, right knee bent, left leg is straight. Inhale, hold the left arm out like you're holding a platter. Right hand wraps around the outside edge of the left forearm. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, press through the left forearm, pull through the right hand, pressing and pulling simultaneously. Inhale, release the press of the forearm. Exhale, press through the forearm, pull through the right hand, and continuously keep sliding shoulder blades down away from your ears. Inhale, release just a little bit. Exhale, contract, pressing through the left forearm, bring the left hand out to the left, keeping the left upper arm glued to the rib cage, and keep pulling through the right hand. Inhale, release. One more. Shoulder shrugs. Okay. More shoulder shrugs. Inhale, slide the shoulder blades up to the ears. Squeeze them straight back. Exhale, slide shoulder blades down. Inhale, spread shoulder blades wide with your breath. Squeeze the middle parts of your shoulder blades together. Exhale, slide shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, bend the elbows. Use elbows to help squeeze low tips of shoulder blades together. Exhale, slide shoulder blades down. One more round on your own. Extended warrior variation with chest opener. Inhale, bring the right elbow to right thigh. Exhale, reach the left arm up and back. Start to feel for a nice opening across the left side of the chest. If that feels uncomfortable to you, or you feel a bigger opening or a nicer opening for you by coming into traditional extended warrior variation, then that's okay too. Exhale, slowly unwind out of this pose. And come into turbo dog or turbo puppy for 4 breaths. Wrapping the shoulders, bending elbows down toward the mat. Fingers spread wide. Keep the elbows bent. Inhale between the shoulder blades. Exhale, wrap shoulders. Keep squeezing elbows toward each other. Inhale, broaden across your chest. Exhale, send the elbows toward the floor, lengthening them away from the shoulder joints. Neck relaxed. When you're ready, set the knees down. Come up. Just do one nice little round of shoulder shrugs here. And set up 4 forearm balance. You guys get to watch me do forearm balance on my door today. That's my door. That's my front door. If you guys haven't seen, this is our living room. It's a little bit of a mess right now, but it's cute. I'm liking it. There's Lamb Chop. She found a new place to hide out. And so, yeah, don't have a whole lot of wall space in here because we've got a lot of stuff hanging up. But we use our door for inversions. For forearm balance, what I want you to do is, you can either do dolphin on the wall or traditional forearm balance, hands clasped or hands apart, your choice. Now what I want you to feel for is that feeling of almost like creating an uddiyana within your belly as you come up, if you are at a point of balancing away from the wall. So come up, use the wall to catch you, and then feel within your body, create that uddiyana sensation, that pulling the belly back sensation, and check in with that whole midline of your body, that whole bandha, that locked feeling. Once you start to get that locked feeling running from the inside of the crown of your head all the way down through your pelvic floor, that kind of sucking up, pulling in tight towards the middle feeling, that's when you can start to balance on your own. And so that's another part of Forrest Yoga that I really love is exploring the trust with ourselves in learning how to balance away from the wall. It's another form of breaking out of your old shell and making a new shell for yourself, because a lot of us Forrest Yoga teachers like to depend on the wall a lot for many, many, many years. And so part of casting off that old shell is getting a little bit more confidence in being away from the wall. So come up for about 6 breaths, practice, tip-tapping your toes on the wall and finding a way to balance away from the wall and creating that feeling of tight, pulled in towards the center feeling. Okay, let's give it a try. I'm going to start out a little bit away from the wall, or the door in my case, just so that I have a little bit more balance to work with here, and I'm not too close to the wall. So hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so mine's going to be a little bit more like forearm balance splits. So I'm coming up into dolphin first, wrapping the shoulders, inhaling and lifting one leg up, deep breath in, exhale, kick up. That's the longest I've held it away from the wall. Oh my God, you guys. Thank you for being here with me as I just expanded out of my shell. Yay! Sometimes just by telling yourself that you're going to do something, it makes it that much easier to actually do it when previously you believed you couldn't do it. So what you guys just saw right there, me balancing away from the wall, Never done it that long before, okay? So hopefully you guys got a similar breakthrough in your own practice. I hope you did. If you did, please share in the comments. And if not, what was the shell you managed to bump up against? Where's your, what's the thing you need to work on the most in your inversions? Start checking that out with yourself. All right, come back to your mat. We're gonna do a little bit more yoga. And then we're gonna do a little forearm balance. As in, not the forearm balance I just did, but forearm stand, but an actual balancing on our forearms. Hi, Karuna! Yay! Hi, Kelly. Oh, wow. Got lots of people on today. So come back to your mats. Gonna do another little 3-pose vignette-ish. And then maybe we'll do a little twisting scissors. Something like that. Sound good? Yay. You're joining in late, but hopefully this works for you. Okay. Come on back to your mats. Inhale, step the right foot back, left foot forward. Come back into a warrior 2 again. Kite hawk. Arms are spread out to the sides. Inhale, lift the chest up and start to feel your arms rotating at the shoulders. Palms will start to come up towards the sky. Exhale, slide shoulder blades down the back. Keep rotating through the hands. Inhale, shoulder blades come up the back and arms start to slowly rotate back the other way. Palms facing in the opposite direction. Shoulders can round forward a little bit here. Inhale, lift the shoulders up, spread the chest wide, reach through your fingertips and rotate through your palms. Shoulder blades sliding down the back. Let's see what Kelly's saying. Keep going. Oh, yay. Okay, thanks, Kelly. And exhale, shoulder blades slide up the back, shoulders round forward, hands are rotating. Keep reaching through the fingertips. Do that 2 more times with your breath. Good. Let's see, next pose. Let's just do, I hate it when I get lost like this, it's the worst. Let's actually do a little unlocking the shoulders, but we're just gonna do the last phase of unlocking the shoulders. So if you have something that you can place between your elbows like this, you could use a block. You could use, I have a knee pad like this that I like to use. So essentially you're holding this between your 2 hands like this, and you're taking a deep breath in. Shoulders can come up to the ears, shoulders slide back. Exhale, slide shoulder blades down the back. Send elbows forward and keep holding on to your thing. If you don't have a thing, just do it with your arms up like this, that's okay. Deep breath in, slide the shoulder blades up, slide shoulder blades back. Squeeze shoulder blades together behind the back. Exhale, slide shoulder blades down the back, send elbows forward and squeeze elbows toward each other. Open the hands up a little bit wider. Inhale, shoulder blades come up. Shoulder blades come straight back. Exhale, slide shoulder blades down the back, send elbows forward and squeeze elbows in. 1 more. Inhale, shoulder blades slide up. Shoulder blades slide back. Exhale, slide shoulder blades down, send elbows forward and squeeze elbows in. Relax. Let's do a little triangle pose. Straighten the left leg, step the right foot in a little bit, and cock your hips over to one side. Inhale, lengthen through the left side of the body. Exhale, slowly bring left hand down to the shin, right arm reaches up, neck is relaxed. Inhale, spread shoulder blades wide, lifting a little bit of weight off of your bottom leg, off of your left leg, so off of your bottom hand here. So almost as though you were just hanging in the air, Without placing any weight on your leg, inhale, slowly lift your way back up. Use your hand to help your head back to center. And you can do a little down dog or turbo dog between sides if you want to. I'm just going to go ahead and switch sides for the sake of time. Come into warrior two, other side. Right foot forward, left leg straight. Kite hawk. Arms are spread out to the sides. Inhale, let your shoulders lift up, roll back, palms reach up to the sky, palms keep reaching back. Exhale, slide shoulder blades down. Elbows can be bent a little bit. Inhale, let shoulder blades slide up the back, shoulders start to round forward, palms follow. Rotate your palms all the way to the other extent. Keep reaching out through your fingertips. Exhale everything out. Inhale, shoulders come up, open up. Collarbones spreading, palms rotating, shoulder blades sliding down. And go back the other way with your breath. Do 3 more. And feel for really bringing the movement from your shoulder joints instead of from your hands. It's normal to feel some clicks and some pops happening through your shoulders. Unlocking the shoulders in warrior two. Inhale, bring your arms up, elbows bent. Slide shoulder blades up to the ears, squeeze shoulder blades straight back. Exhale, slide shoulder blades down, send elbows forward and squeeze elbows toward each other. I know sliding the shoulder blades up isn't actually a part, keep going on your own, of unlocking the shoulders. But I like the way it feels on my shoulders. I feel like it helps me turn my shoulders on more. So it's up to you whether you do that part. 1 more round. And relax. Straighten the right leg. Step into triangle pose, stepping the left foot forward. Inhale, reach up through the right arm. Exhale, set right hand down, left arm up. Relax your neck down. Inhale and activate both feet. Feel for slightly sliding the left arch of the left foot towards the heel of the right foot. As you breathe, bring a lot of breath, especially into this part of the body, all along the left side, between the left rib cage and the left hip bone. I like to even give myself a little bit of a massage here. Feels good. Inhale, reach through the left hand. Slowly start to bring some weight off of the right hand and come back to center. Use your right hand to help your head up. Now let's finish class with a little arm balance, shall we? I don't even know who's watching right now. Oh, Karuna's still watching. Yay. Hopefully your shoulders feel prepared. That was my intent, was to get your shoulders nice and turned on and powerful feeling. I'm going to do twisting scissors, because I know our legs aren't super open yet. You don't have to have flexible legs to do this one. So my little trick for twisting scissors that I love to teach people goes like this. I'm going to squat down on my left foot and cross my right thigh over my left. Right foot can either be flat on the floor or you can be on your right tippy toes. That works too. Now, cross both arms over to the right side of the body. My left elbow is plugged in right in the fleshy part above the knee here into the thigh. My right elbow is plugged in right into this fleshy part on the outside of the butt cheek, right? Hands are spread wide, elbows are bent, leaning forward and then bending the elbows down, slowly bringing my face closer to the floor. Eventually, bottom foot lifts up and both legs straighten. Now, if some people have to just set their head all the way down on the floor for this one, that's okay. Sometimes That's what you need to do in order to get your legs off the floor, is to actually get your head down on the floor. What I find is a lot of students are really scared of their heads hitting the floor, which is kind of funny because the floor is right there. It's not going to hurt that bad. It's probably not going to hurt at all. It's just going to be like a plunk. So sometimes I just encourage my students to just get their head down on the floor, you know, just put it down there already. And then once they get their legs in the air, they can then start to lift the head up. So we'll try the other side here. Squatting down on, oops, nope, that's the same side. Squatting down on the right foot, crossing the left leg over the right, bringing both arms down to the outside of the left thigh, plug them in, and slowly start to reach your head toward the floor. Legs come up, and then legs straighten. Yay! Oh, that felt good. I love that. Let's warm it down. Come back to seated. Let's do a little shin bound spinal twist. Half lotus shin bound spinal twist here. And you need a strap for this. If you don't have a strap, you can just grab a hold of your clothing, which is what I'm going to do. Otherwise, bring your left leg straight, right leg bent. Bring the strap around your right thigh, or just reach your left hand back and grab a hold of the front of your thigh, or just tuck your hand into the waistband of your clothing. That works too. Take a deep breath in, lengthen up through the spine. As you exhale, reach forward and bring the right hand to the outside of the left leg. Twist open. So I'm going to bring you guys back to that question. What are you pretending not to know? I'm going to let that sink in. What are you pretending not to know? And how is pretending not to know this serving you? How is pretending not to know something keeping you in that comfortable, or not comfortable, but familiar shell? It's not comfortable anymore. It's getting too small for you, but it's familiar. Inhale, slowly come out, switch sides. Right leg straight, left leg bent. Inhale, reach around with your right arm. Grab hold of the front of your left thigh, or just wrap the strap around your left thigh and grab hold of the strap. Or just tuck your hand into the waistband of your clothing. Any of those things is totally fine. Lengthening up through the spine, deep breath in. Exhale, reach forward and grab the outside of your right leg with your left hand. Twisting open toward the right. Relax your neck down. Wherever your neck feels most relaxed, you can either look down at the floor, you could look forward, left ear toward left shoulder, your choice. So checking in with what you're pretending not to know and how it's been serving you. Now I want you to envision that bigger, sparklier shell, that new, expansive, evolved version of yourself. What does that person look like? What does it feel like to live inside their shell? And what needs to change for you to step out of this too tight, too small shell? What needs to change? Exhale, slowly come out. And time for Shavasana. Do what you need to do to come into Shavasana. You can bring legs up the wall. You can just lay down. Your choice. And as you work your way into Shavasana, I'm going to do what I usually do, which is end the video and let you choose your own time. If you need 5 minutes, if you need 10 minutes, take what you need. And I'll let that be up to you today. And as you go into your dreamland, what I want you to think about, what I want you to envision is really all the details of that new, evolved, bigger shell version of yourself. And I want you to identify one thing, even just a small thing, that you could change in your life right now that would help you embody that new lobster shell more. One thing. And when you've realized what that one thing is, come back to this video and comment on it, because I want to know. What are you committed to doing differently, thinking differently, being differently this week? Love you guys. Bye.